Hello, it is Requiem of the Void. It is time for Adventures in Space. -1, unfortunately, because Paul Kren will not be joining us at the beginning. He will be joining us later on, though, hopefully. But let's get you up to speed, ladies and gentlemen. Our heroes returned from their ordeal on Seren and have received new directions. You're to go to the planet Ziga and seek out your friendly troll, Gurth. At the same time, you've been given some directions to the Cursed City, which is a bar, the Flesh Market, and the Shadow Market, as well as to seek out a bounty hunter by the name of Krieger. I'm forgetting my own story that I set up last week. However, you were also given a side mission. After your ordeal with Bale on Seren, you have been informed that there is a individual referring to themselves as Bale on Ziga. So you've been asked to look into that as well. However, currently, you're still on Daedalus Station. What would you guys like to do?
I think we're trying to head on to the ship, weren't we?
I believe so. I think you got everything tied up, didn't you? You were just heading to the ship.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Did we get to the ship because Tentai was smuggling out a bottle?
Oh, maybe you did. On that note, because Paul's not here, we're going to say that Paul's character is going to pilot the ship, but he will not, because he's the only one out of you that can pilot it. Cheers, Paul. So Kren will pilot the ship, but he's not going to be getting off the ship with you. He's going to
Hey,
go.
I'll give it a go.
Shut up, Rayo.
He's going to go sulk in his room because he's still a little bit devastated by what happened to Seren.
Makes sense.
And if anybody missed that last week, it got nuked from orbit. Exactly like in the Alien films. Did they nuke it in the end? I think they threatened to nuke it.
Yeah.
It definitely got nuked.
Okay, Espanol. Anyway, so to the ship. We have some shenanigans planned for this week, so... Ooh, that has just reminded me. I'll just line this up. If anybody in the chat can let me know how the sound is coming through as well, I'd much appreciate it. So guys, are you setting off towards Ziga?
Yeah. Don't think we have anything else to do.
I'll quickly put the alcohol in my room for like 2 minutes for later, and then run off to pilot the ship, or do my bit on the ship.
Communications. So,
Yeah.
I'm not going to make anybody roll for it because obviously Kren is not here. But the ship departs the hull. You duck down beneath the station, and you jump to the next destination. However, Tyne, if you're in chat, could you roll me a d20, please? Oh, done. Thank you, Tyne. So, and Ivaran, as you are departing, you pick something up on your long-range sensors.
What is it?
Is this you just talking to your computer screen currently?
Yeah, exactly. What are you trying to
is
show
this?
me?
It's that meme. It's like, is this a sensor reading?
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. So, in what am I reading then?
Essentially, there is a number of life forms coming up on you, Well, you're coming up at very high speed.
Guys, we seem to have incoming here. Can I see what kind of life forms it is? Anything.
You're currently traveling faster than light.
They're coming up upon us.
You are coming up upon them. You are traveling at high speed. They are not. They are life forms in the vacuum of space. They do not have engines strapped to them.
Perfect. I know. I mean, they might have straps, so
No,
straps are very important.
you are the only one with the strap
Yes.
on.
Knew
What?
that was coming.
I'm gonna in your current trajectory and current speed, you have moments to react, and you're probably gonna go through them. And I'm gonna suggest that's the bad plan.
Halt. Kren, you need to slow down. We need to get out of light speed right now, or otherwise we're going to hit something.
Should I pretend to be Kren?
Whatever floats your boat, Captain.
All right, man. He drops out of light speed. He drops out of the jump, shall I say? I'm not calling it light speed. Your ship drops to sublight speeds. However, you are very close to what appear to be, for lack of better words, they are dolphins in space. And as you drop out and draw them, they immediately alter and start swirling around in like a spiral around the ship.
Did he start singing and like so long and thanks for all the fish as well?
Not that through the vacuum of space. No, you cannot hear them sing,
You never know.
but they are singing. Yeah, here's what Kren sounds like. Sorry, Paul's in chat now.
Damn.
But yes, they're not displaying any hostile aggressions towards you. They are currently curious about what you are.
Well, I know what this party likes to do, so let's just nuke them and carry on.
I was trying to see if we could talk to them.
So you want to try and like broadcast a signal out?
Yeah, just saying hello kind of thing.
Roll me an intelligence check in multiple meanings.
Do you speak dolphin?
No, but they might speak person.
They might speak person.
Are you rolling me an intelligence check, Cherry?
Yeah, it's just
Taking
happening now.
it. Okay. That is a 5. So you turn on the external speakers and you broadcast a message out to them in perfect common into the vacuum of space so it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh. I don't know if that worked.
They turn around and start following the ship along. Because of how their close proximity, you're unable to jump because you'd literally tear them all in half and probably get a lot of them stuck on your windshield. But they are currently swimming, spiraling around the ship. Again, very interested in what you are.
Not sure if they're hostile or not, but I mean, we can't really get back to jump speed with these ones just hovering around us, I guess.
No,
Who's on the bridge currently? It'll be Kren, Ivran, and Tentai. So currently, Morana and Ria, you have dropped. You know you've dropped out of jump, but you don't know why.
I'm gonna go into the cockpit and be like, why are we moving?
there's a dolphin. I just point out very happily out of the windscreen.
Have you tried asking them to go away?
I tried saying hello, but they didn't seem to respond. Maybe if we flash the lights at them.
Maybe. What have you tried so far?
I tried saying hello. That's it.
Just quickly, everybody, if you can, Google space dolphin. You will not be disappointed.
I'm scared.
Don't. There's nothing smutty. It's just the fact that there is a dolphin in an astronaut bubble thing.
Yep. Amazing.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's cute.
I love that. But they don't look like they literally. They're more fins than a normal dolphin. They look a little bit more scaly than a dolphin, but they are, for all intents and purposes, space dolphins. And Tim Curry is there as well, just to remind you of space.
Are there Japanese people as well coming after? Yelling?
Oh, too soon, dude. Too soon. We just lost we lost the Japanese market. Could you?
It's okay.
If everybody in the cockpit, could you please roll me a perception check?
Aaron rolls a 20.
There you go.
Yeah, where's my character sheet?
I'm guessing you're not up there, Morana, currently.
No, my mana likes it best when we're not moving, so she's not bothered.
Right, so Rhea and Ivoran, you notice that the pod of dolphins itself seems to be slightly splitting off. A number of them seem to be pulling away from the ship and away from the main pod. Ivoran, you notice on the edge of your peripheral vision that there is another shadow in the dark, larger than these creatures.
Kren,
Yeah.
bolt it. We need to get out of here now. I do not like the look of that, and then I just point and say, boom, over there.
Ivoran, do
Yes.
you know what you're sat in front of?
Oh, damn it.
The sensor array.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Yep. Let me rephrase that then, I guess. All this talk about cockpit, I just assumed that we were in a plane or something. Yeah. So, there is something else out there.
Would you like
Something much bigger than the dolphins.
So I'm gonna. These dolphin things are about 5 to 7 foot long. This thing's about 10 foot long, maybe a bit bigger, 10, 12 foot long. Let's just quickly measure how long the Epyon is. So the Epyon's about 55 foot long, give or take. I don't think you have to be worried about it.
I don't trust it.
Okay, but either way, you could do a sensor scan of it if you so desire.
Yes, please.
Wisdom check, please.
Oh, that's a 4.
So,
A hardy 4.
what you attempt to scan the creature, but instead end up scanning one of these dolphin creatures, and it's like, yeah, it's dolphin. It's a space dolphin. That everybody loves space dolphins.
Gosh darn it.
Do you want me to try scanning a bit further afield?
Yes, please.
10 times.
You know, I could do the scanning because
Shut up, Rhea.
I've done your job before and I was better at it than you.
Tentai, you're
Yeah.
sat at the communication. You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
you don't have access unless you kick Ivoran out of his seat. You don't have access to the sensors. You have the
For the-
internal sensors, so if you want to get one on board, cool beans.
Just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna like lean back in my chair and say to Rhea, yeah, sure, have at it. In before Jerry rolls a nat 20.
I'm currently picturing Tentai having to squeeze between you and the computer console to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So Tentai, if you would like to do a sensor scan, go for it. Although I would like to point out that Ivran did the scan, scanned one of the dolphins, and still thought he was scanning the shark thing that's out in the void.
Space sharks.
Right, okay. So do you want me to do wisdom?
I wouldn't. I'm going to ask you not to, because quite literally, I am under the impression that Ivran has scanned one of these dolphins and thought he has scanned the thing further afield.
Okay.
You know, I'm just going to speed this up. The school of dolphin creatures suddenly all dart away as this creature moves in, but it's not coming for you, it is going for them. And as it crosses the prow of your ship, so you see it in all its glory, and it is a very spiky spell. Oh my god. It's a very spiky spaceship. Oh my living. It is a very spiky space shark.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you. With a lot of extra fins. An even bigger creature comes up from underneath and swallows it whole. That's bigger than the Epyon.
Kren, move. Rhea, get back to your seat. We're jumping.
It pulls up in front of the ship. It's got a long, elongated body. Think of it like a... Oh god, what were those Jurassic crocodile things with the fins? That doesn't matter. But it is bigger than the Epyon. Literally, if it wanted to, it probably could have just bit the Epyon in half. It clears, and Kren punches it, and you go back on your way.
It's always a bigger fish.
Does that?
That was amazing!
Would anybody like to have a go at Ivran for not picking that up in sensors?
Do I need to?
No, not really. Tyne, if you're in chat, could you roll me a D100, please?
At this point, Miranda's like, "Yo, guys, what is going on?"
Yeah, you just hear the panic screams of Ivran going, punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it.
We saw space dolphins, and then there was a space shark, and then something bigger ate the shark.
Cool.
Basically, the gist of it.
Thank you, Tyne, for rolling that. Bad dark matter. Get over there. Just need to make sure I've got the 31. Okay, no, that's fine. So you travel for a little bit of distance because Ziga is further away than you've travelled to before. So you've got some downtime if you want to use it, or we can just skip straight to Ziga.
I vote for skipping.
Okie doke.
Oh, okay.
For berating Ivran for not being able to scan properly.
We'll just skip. We'll just get it in. So you pull into orbit of Ziga. There is a convoy, like all the other planets, broadcasting information about the planet below. Would you like to link up to it so you can get the information?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So that is something that you would do, Tentai. So you're in the process of doing that as we begin to descend into the atmosphere. As you do, Tentai, there is a broadcast signal sent directly to your ship giving you coordinates to land.
I'll pass the coordinates on.
However, before you make that choice, is there... Let's... Oh, that's a bit too close. So it's a bit blurry, I apologise for that, but there's the planet that you guys are going to be landing onto. However, I'm going to make a better map in the future. This is just one I knocked up quickly before the session because I realised you didn't have one. So this is Ziga, the city, and the only city on the planet. The rest of the planet is mostly agri-farms or oil fields or wastelands. So if you...
Am I the only one who can't see anything?
Have I not moved you onto the same... I have not moved you...
No.
There. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the information that is uploaded to your computer and to your wrist bracelets and everything, the ones that have it. So this is the map of the city. A very rough map, but you have the Nexus, which is the main hub of the city. It's essentially the main spaceport. There are several districts, but essentially, from the information you garnered from... Oh, what was it? Was it Cameron or Connor or something? From last week?
I think it was Connor, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Connor.
Okay. Connor or Cameron, I'm sure, but either. He filled you in. He said that there were 6 families in the city. So, you have the Pazio territory, the Zerkers territory. Oh, Paul's just corrected us, it's Connolly. Illumina territory, Kilium territory, Deepworld territory, and Garget territory. They are different sectors, they have different like specialities or speciality districts, but that's how it breaks up. To the south of the city is the agri fields, so there's the main parts of farming. There is a bay, which is essentially a waterway. The oil fields, the wastes. But you're being directed to land on Neon Overview, which is essentially a cliff overlooking the city. And there is an abandoned way station that you're being directed to.
It's taking me to that way station over there. Do you want to land in it, or want to try and find somewhere else to land?
I mean, if we're trying to blend in, maybe we should just follow the directions to the way station and then make our way to the city.
Yeah, can do. Yeah, we'll do that. Here's the coordinates.
So you pass the coordinates on. As you come into the city, or like land to the overhang, the view over the city. This is the view that you're met with. The city is alive with lights, neons, cars zipping in and out, ships coming in and out of the main nexus. It's a city alive. But as I said, it is the only city. So if you look to your left or to your right, it's just not desolate, but flat nothingness. It is a saw on this planet. But you come down to the way station, and as you slowly descend, there is enough room for you to land the Epyon. There's a circle of trees on the cliff overhanging, and a number of buildings. There's a single person waving you down. A Kato. He is armed, but he's by himself as he waves you down.
Oh, look. Point out. We should be careful, but seems alright.
Yeah, perhaps.
Do I have a... So you bring yourself down. It is night time by this time, just to let you know. I'm just moving on to the map just to give you a little bit more. You bring the ship down quite easily, land, and the pressure equalizes as the cargo bay door opens up. Would you like to exit and meet this person?
Well, we probably should, shouldn't we?
I am going to cast Mage Armor. Base Mage Armor. Because I can. And yes, let's go. Meet this guy.
I'm happy to.
Morana?
I don't even know there's a guy there, so I'm just gonna follow everyone else.
That's fair enough. So you descend the plank, or the cargo bay door, into this. It isn't used. The buildings are boarded up, abandoned. The trees and the shrubbery are overgrown, as you can see. Although there's like streams and water and stuff like that leading towards a river nearby that goes over into a waterfall. nobody's been here for a long while, and this one person, although he hasn't got his, he has his gun lowered, and he's sort of like leaning on it as you approach. So glad you could join us. My boss would like a word with you. And with that, he raises up his hand and snaps his fingers. And about 20 armed people emerge from the tree line.
Your boss.
That's
what you focus on.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not the reaction I expected. Indeed. Boys, disarm them. Leave them all on the ship like the boss told us. About 5 or 6 of them close in. And they've all got... Everybody has their guns raised at you currently. And they go to disarm you all.
More friends.
No, not friends. Oh,
That's the. Oh, sorry. Kim, continue, Cherry.
it's alright. I was just gonna say, if you just give us 5 minutes on the ship, we'll make disarm ourselves. Yeah, you just wait out here.
Not a bloody chance, love. Ivran, were you going to say something?
Yeah, they're disarming me. I'm just gonna ask, is this how you greet all the new travelers?
Usually worse, my friend. Just
Not
be...
your friend, buddy.
You know, I'm surprised we're not dead. I think we should be happy.
We better get all our stuff back. No sticky fingers.
They are literally taking your weapons off you and throwing them into the ship.
I was gonna say, as long as none of them pocket anything.
No.
You mean like your grenade?
I was going to say,
Yes, precisely.
one of them takes your grenade, looks at you, looks at the grenade, and like... Yeah, and like... carefully places it inside the ship.
I was gonna say, I hope they don't throw the grenade in.
Once they're happy that you're disarmed, and I'm going to... Are any of you going to try and conceal any weapons, or are you just going to let them do it?
I'm gonna try and conceal my book.
Your book.
Is that a weapon?
I was
Does
gonna
it count
say-
as a weapon?
You could literally, when they go to disarm you looking for weapons, you can just go, I've got a book, and they'll all just like laugh at you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
These are hired grunt muppets. They do not... Imagine Gandalf walking into Rohan with his staff.
Yes.
I told you to take his bloody staff.
I specifically told you to take his staff.
You wouldn't take a man's old walking stick, would you?
How have we descended into Lord of the Rings? So yeah, once they're happy that you're all disarmed, and none of you told me that you want to keep any weapons bar Tentai with a book.
I'm gonna say, like, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I was gonna say out loud, like, if you want to disarm me, you're gonna have to cut my hands off. But then I thought better of that.
Yeah, they probably would. They probably would do that. They sort of shunt you forwards to follow the one that was waiting for you. He's like, right, come on, I'll lead you to the bus.
Have you got any idea why he's wanting us?
Said he wanted to meet you. So you are led to the cliff face, and standing on the cliff face. So imagine this is a waterfall. Essentially, there's the two streams coming off down over the side, and this guy stood on a massive piece of stone in the middle of the waterfall, and there's a number of stones leading across. I'm just going to place your counters on. So a number of these, majority of them have followed you, but majority of them, a good chunk of them have actually hung back now. There's one to each of you guys. Sorry, Kren, you're not there. You're hiding on the ship. For the surprise entrance.
Maybe.
So imagine there's a guy behind each of you, and then like one or two guys to the side. As you're shunted across onto this big rock in the centre, Gurth is there. The troll that you met in the temple, with a big grin on his face. I apologise, I couldn't find a token that was red. Because Gurth is red. He's got his hands in his like pockets, and he's sort of like chuckling to himself. However, further on, pretty much on the edge of the cliff overlooking the waterfall and overlooking the city itself, is a large mechanical suit with 4 arms. It has its back to you currently, and both of the arms are folded behind the back.
Well, let's see we meet again.
Aye, lass. Looks like you looked after yourself. I can't remember what voice I was doing for him, so this is his voice now.
Tried my best.
But you're not here to meet me. You're here to meet my boss.
I heard. A pleasure, I'm sure.
Hold that thought, love. The mechanical arms slowly unhook, and this big mechanical suit lumbers around. Again, I apologise for my drawing skills, but it started out well, it just went really bad when I started doing all the mechanical stuff. There is a snake boy. A 4-armed snake boy in a mechanical suit.
Oh, hello, sir. So, you probably know us, so what's your name?
I'm going to keep him to the side just so people can... Oh, can I not? I literally had a big entrance thing for him and Cherry has just talked over it.
I'm sorry.
But I admit, it's like, oh, hi, how are you doing? Was not the reaction I expected to a big robot. A big mecha, snake-powered mecha.
I don't know, it is Tentai.
We don't judge.
He begins walking forward with his arms stretched out wide and like, ah, I'm so glad to meet you all. I've been looking forward to meeting fellow artists, fellow musicians of Discord. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sigmanald. I believe you have met my associates.
Yes, but I think you got the wrong people. But we don't play music.
I do.
Ah, but life is music. This existence is a choir.
Oh,
You tell me you do not hear the song of life in your ears.
I might have just been focusing too much on the stars.
But there is music in the constellations as well. They dance to the chorus of the universe.
Perhaps I just haven't listened closely enough. Perhaps you can teach me sometime.
Perhaps. But that is not exactly why I brought you here. As fellow connoisseurs of the chorus, I thought you'd enjoy a performance of mine.
Oh, well, very honoured for that.
Is anybody else wanting to get a word in, or before I do something that I will not, which we cannot come back from?
Ivarn is happy letting Tentai do the talking.
Okay, Rhea?
I'm gonna poke Ivan and be like, I have a bad feeling about this.
Morana?
So are you a lizard?
That is how we die.
Not quite, my dear.
Aw, lizards are tasty.
And I'm sure I would be if you had the chance to consume me, but that day will not be happening anytime soon. If you all want to roll me a history check quickly while I get this loaded up so I can tell you exactly what race he is.
I've already rolled 16.
There you
10.
9.
6. 6. I am not rolling well today.
So, Ivran, you're the only one who knows what he is. He is a Zigan, spelt Ziggan.
Lean in towards Rhea and I say that, and relay the information as well.
Cool.
Because I see her dumbstruck face.
So the other thing as well that you know is that he is a snake, but his race use these mechanical suits to appear less intimidating, I suppose is the only way to put it.
They failed.
Yeah, well, yeah, he failed. The mecha suit. To be honest, I probably should have drawn him not going. I don't want to do the next bit without Ivran here. Cheers, Ivran.
Oh, well done, Andreas.
You did really well on the snakehead.
Yeah, it's just the rest of it that sucks. To be honest, I did the background bit and then realised I didn't actually want to do that. I should have just done like a rim, and then he like has it's like a helmet that forms around it, like nanobots form around his head to make it look like the snakeheads from Stargate.
I think he looks cool. He's like Snake Davros.
Alright.
That's not finished. That he does have arms and legs.
You just made me think of the serpent card. Oh, yeah.
Were you going to say something there, Tentai?
Yeah, I was just asking. It looks like he's got a scarab beetle in his crest, if you know what I mean.
It's just It's just like a mechanical interface on his suit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to point out the reason Morana was so quiet throughout the entire sort of conversation there was because she was trying to figure out if she could eat him.
So I don't know if I mentioned this previously to you, but his suit has been nicknamed the Potbelly because it like blows out.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Morana's probably going, I could cook him in that. Oh wait, no, you don't like cooking, do you?
No, not really. But I could still eat him out of it. Make a nice bowl.
Phrasing. but yeah,
Oh dear.
he is pretty large, this guy. Phrasing. But the thing is, his body is coiled up in there. So these Zigan, are very large when they're actually out of the suits. So they're being they put themselves in these suits so they could be less intimidating because people are going to go, oh no, snake. And it's a combat suit, it's a space suit, it protects them. What was his name again? This guy's name. It is Sigmanald. Do you guys need that spelling or?
You please.
So I'll put it in chat. It is Sigmunald.
Oh my god, I spelled it right.
Sigmanald. Where the hell is Andreas? Because I want to push this forward.
Quick, BRB my ass.
Should we just continue on and then he just has to pick it up?
You might be getting food, so yeah.
He has a habit of doing this because it's completely thrown me off as well.
You could just kill him first.
He's not here to kill you.
He's back.
God damn it, Andreas.
Probably.
What? I had to get some water.
With impeccable timing.
Hi chat, welcome to me, your DM having a slow breakdown.
Terribly sorry, guys.
So, on to the big bit that I was going to do just before I ran away. I'm having out of body experience, don't worry. Sigmanald reaches into like a pouch on his suit and pulls out a small 8-sided... Oh, what did I call them? I say gem. It's not a gem. That thing that you found in the temple.
Prism?
Prism. Thank you. And he holds it up for you all to see. Like, I believe you are familiar with these.
Yeah. I'm assuming
really.
that's the one.
Well, thank you for recovering the one that I sent Gurth to find. You have greatly helped me. Do you have any
What do you
idea
mean?
what one of these is?
No, just a pretty prism, as far as we know.
Are you gonna tell us what they do?
He grasps
Yeah.
it in his hand and like... Power! Let us begin. He places it back into his pouch and turns towards the overlook of the city and raises up his hands to the sky. And then begins conducting, like a conductor, to a song that none of you can hear. In the distance, in the city, alarms begin to go off, followed by the crackle of electricity. Even from this distance, you hear cars crash, some of them drop out of the sky, and the entire city, the lights glow brighter and brighter. Lightning arcs across the buildings and the neon signs, and then in one moment, the city ignites. Alarms continue to ring out, fires rage across the buildings, and even from here you can hear the screams of people as Sigmanald lowers his hands and he turns back, placing his hands on his chest and like, do you hear that sound, that sweet music?
What do you mean the people screaming? You just completely destroyed everything.
No, he didn't. The city,
Oh, okay.
the city has not exploded. Literally, he's overloaded the electrical system. So the city is on fire currently, but no, he has not blown it up.
Just made a big old mess.
Yeah. You mean to tell me that little prison can do all of that?
And so much more.
What's your plan with it then?
This was just a opener to a grand performance. He reaches back into the same pouch that he took the prism out of and takes it in hand and flicks it to your feet. Perhaps you may find some use for them as well.
Thank you. I pick it up.
As you do, Gurth pulls his gun out and aims it at you.
He tossed it to my feet. I thought he was giving it to me. Wait, dear.
Nobody said move, did they, love?
Okay, I'll put it back down.
Why did you
Hey.
move?
He tossed it to my feet. I thought he was
No.
giving it to me.
I mean him. Nobody told him to move either.
Boss, can I shoot her? She doesn't need her legs. Now. Let us leave as friends.
When?
I'm sure we'll get the chance to discuss this in further matters. Good day, and I'm sure we'll meet again. He starts walking towards off the cliff. Away from the cliff, not off the cliff. Away from the cliff. And Gurth, with his gun still out, edges past you behind Sigmanald. So I'll remove those.
As Gurth leaves, Avaran just gonna turn around. See you later, buddy.
Oh, you can count on it.
Hence why I
I
said
not-
see you later, buddy. Are you just stupid or just like born that way?
Hey, let's settle that,
Maybe
shall we?
both.
You realise the only reason you four are alive right now is because my boss tells me.
Yeah, and who's a good little boy? Now run along.
He looks back to see if Sigmanald's watching, and then turns back to you, and the grin stretches across his face. Shoots you in the arm, Ivoran.
Can I dodge?
No, actually, I'm going to say you can't.
Oh!
Can I bite him?
Who are you trying to bite?
Gurth.
He's like over here right now.
Oh, okay.
Ang. Oh wow, I'm so scared.
Can I shoot him back?
You haven't got any of your weapons.
I don't need to shoot weapons to hit him.
If you really want to, go for it.
How much HP did I lose, by the way?
Oh, well, hold on. You're probably going to lose a lot more in a few seconds. Rhea, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be smart and not do anything.
Yeah, you're going to be smart, aren't you? You're going to shut up and you're going to be goddamn smart. Ivoran, you lose. Oh, it's 3d6, isn't it? Okay, you lose 16 hit points.
For a shot in the arm!
No, okay, I'll say you lose 8 hit points.
For
Paul-
a shot in the arm!
Paul, are you wanting them to party wipe because there's still like 20 armed guards in the forest? And Sigmanald, who I'm going to tell you, you do not want to fight right now.
I just face forward all this. Just...
But you know, I just want Ivoran on the floor, holding his arm, going, it was just the arm!
Shooting an unarmed man. Chicken shit.
Shall we stop?
Roll me a performance check, please.
Who, me?
No, Ivoran.
That's 12.
Okay, I'll be nice. You say it under your breath so he doesn't hear you. Or he's too far away to hear you, Kieran.
Yeah, I wasn't screaming at him. I was just like saying it to the group, essentially. But yeah, thanks a lot.
Because literally, if you had rolled low, he was going to shoot you in the leg as well. So literally, he's walked off like chuckling into himself. You see him get to Sigmanald, who has stopped, and he's just being chastised by Sigmanald. But they carry on walking and leaving you to pick yourselves up. After a few minutes, you hear a ship take off, and you see it streak across the sky away from the city.
Hey, Ivoran. Need a hand.
Get off me. Ivan keeps looking towards the ship that is going off. He's trying to memorize it.
I will get you a description for it later on. Actually, no.
Yeah.
It's red and it looks like a cuttlefish. So, are you going to say something, Rhea?
I was, but I've forgotten what it was now.
The fact that it happened to somebody else has made me feel vindicated.
Hi, Ezran. Let's heal you up.
Oh, thanks a lot. Goddamn chicken.
Why did you taunt them like that? We were outnumbered.
So,
Public service announcement going forward. Anybody who provokes people in this city, we're probably going to get shot.
And
would have
this is
probably
why-
shot him.
Sorry, Ria, what was that?
And this is why we probably should tape up Tentai's mouth.
It wasn't even 10 times.
It's Ria and I've run that are the worst ones.
I agree with Ria there.
Tentai,
Tape up Tentai's mouth. Yes, of course.
Tentai, it's usually miscommunication. You two are actively looking to provoke people.
Oh my god!
I can't really hear the difference right now. Sorry, guys.
I just healed you for 6 as well.
Yes.
I can
Thank you
easily
very
take them from
I
you.
was going to say, like, harming strike. So yeah, you're pretty much left alone on this mountaintop. Oh, cliff side. And I was going to do something, but I just realised you've got that prism, so I'm not going to do that, because literally it will make no sense.
I pick up the prison swords with me.
Cool. You know of the prism that you missed out on back in the temple.
Ooh, pretty.
I would like to point out that common sense would dictate that the prism that you have in your hand and the prism that caused the carnage down in the city are not the same thing. Or not the same one. So yes, he's got more than one. That's probably why he just sort of tossed it to you.
How many sides does our prism have? Was it still 8-sided?
What, the ones that you got in your hand now, or
The one that Tentai's got?
it's 8-sided?
Okay.
I think we need to figure out what these prisons do, and if there's any legend about collecting them all or something. If there's like 8 of them to collect to get a wish or something.
What do you mean, gotta catch them all?
No, she
No.
needs Dragon Balls.
You weep failed.
Didn't. But yes.
In the distance you can hear sirens now. The city itself, the power is down, but it is illuminated by numerous fires that they're struggling to put out.
Oh, that looks a little dangerous. I guess we're heading towards it.
Can we get our weapons first?
Yes, it would be a good idea.
Sounds perfect.
I'm going to say it's a bit of a trek. You might want to go back and get on the ship.
I was gonna say, can't we just fly there?
Yeah, actually, we might be able to wait it out so it's not just us arriving in the middle of all the carnage. That might connect a few dots that aren't there.
Don't be silly. Can't you see there's ships coming and going all the time? It is a city after all.
Hmm.
To the ship?
To the ship?
So you
To
return.
the ship.
You return to your ship. You get all your cargo back. Well, your weapons and equipment back, and you return to the to the cockpit. And I've run sat there going, "Did I miss anything?"
Well, Ivan got shot.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I healed him though, don't worry.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You don't sound remorseful enough.
I'm doing the best I can. All right. Paul, please come back. I miss you. So you all strap in. Tentai, there is an emergency broadcast to all ships. Stating, which is essentially giving docking instructions to all ships heading to the Nexus.
I guess this is where we're actually meant to dock. But shall we go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
So, as you fly over the ship, power starts to come back on. There are a number of fire crews and emergency crews dealing with the fires, and they're slowly dying, putting them out. The further you head into the city, especially to the Nexus, it has automated fire response systems, so it's pretty much untouched. It's just like the outskirts of the city that's worse hit. There is a orange warning, like it's like a holographic projection around the building, and then your ship is assigned a number, and as it is, these tracking lights come on, like again holographic, which guide you into bay number 8. And you are now in the Nexus.
Whoop whoop.
Do I have a...
Yay!
Can't remember if I had a map ready for being in the Nexus. You know, if we just go back here and we go... There we go. So you're in the Nexus.
You haven't moved us.
Yeah, I haven't moved you.
No. Oh yeah.
Trying to think how to... So it's a general major docking bay. It's think of it like a multi-story car park, but you drive in and out the sides.
Multipass.
No. And then there is a central elevator that takes you down to various levels, or up to various levels.
So, where do you think we should head to?
What was the name of that informant guy we were told to go see?
Krieger.
Well,
That was he said it was in a bar? Cursed City?
Okay.
As
Should we
you
just ask for direct?
as you mention the words Curse City, a screen flickers to life next to the elevator. Welcome to Ziga. Information regarding Curse City. Please take route 709 or airway 13.
Huh. That helped. Should we go?
Lead the way.
do we have any other thing to do? Any other leads, rather?
Do is the markets, but maybe we should find this dude first.
Oh damn it! You just reminded me. I need to get that art ready. You guys keep going. Or at least, what do you want to do?
What, are we taking the route or the airway?
I've already seen it from the sky, so route.
Yeah. I've already up for a brisk walk.
Can't we just go for like a leisurely walk? I'm not down for brisk.
Yeah, we can sightsee.
Just make sure you don't look anyone in the eyes, because they might try and stab you or something.
That's fine. I'll probably be looking at the kneecaps mostly.
Saucy.
Is it normal for people to stab people if they get looked in the eyes?
I need to know for science.
It probably is here. It's a bit of a rough place.
boy.
So
Look.
just here.
Just here, yeah. Why don't you sit close to me and just, if you want to talk to anyone, you can talk to me, okay?
Morana begins skipping off by herself with a grenade.
Oh god.
No, the grenade is tucked away. It's not in my hand.
Literally, I think every session should just be a meme of you, well, Brick from Anchorman going ah! with a grenade.
Yes, please.
I feel like Gollum with it at the minute. It is my precious, and I'm not letting it go.
Wait until you get to a munition store and there's like 40 in there, and like
Kid in the candy store.
Cat in a candy store.
Kitty in a munitions
Cat in a
bunker.
grenade store.
So, going down the elevator, it's like a electronic display. It actually does say Skyway currently closed, so you are walking there regardless.
Yes.
Huh. Now, we should really realise that the city's kind of on fire, so...
Let's go for a gentle walk in the breeze. Smell those cinders.
Exactly.
Not like authenticity.
Literally, public transit or pedestrian transit, ground floor.
I guess we go to the ground floor. Can I reach the buttons to press? If there's buttons?
The ground floor one, yes, you can.
I push the button.
Where did I thought I had a... Okay, give me a quick second while I get this map ready. Although it's not really gonna matter too much. So you get down to the ground floor, and there's people huddled around of all various shapes, sizes, and races and stuff like that. There are what you assume to be police. They're dressed like in combat gear, well, riot gear and stuff like that. So you assume they're police. And as you reach the ground floor, the entire city lights back up again as the power comes back on. So although it's night, you wouldn't be able to tell. It's that bright outside currently.
Timing.
As you exit into the street, there's emergency services. There are these people that you think are the police and medics working on people. But you have just exited from here, if you can see where I'm clicking currently.
Yeah.
So you've exited from there into the main street. There seems to be like a market going on, but there's nobody at the stores. There are groups of people like huddled together, but yeah, it's not. The city is currently not functioning as it normally would. You can still hear sirens in the night air.
I bet the market's fun when it's open.
Yeah, you could probably get all sorts of shenanigans from here. I don't know why I said shenanigans. I meant gear.
Shenanigans
Oh, we
with
should-
gear.
You know what else you probably could get from here? Looking at Morana.
What?
Food. Lots of tasty food.
As long as they don't cook it.
Hey, it's a market. You can get whatever you want, right?
Eh?
They might even have lizards.
Iron shivers.
Well,
This thingy bob here is a information booth. It says so on it.
should we try and find the pub?
How are we gonna do that?
I'm gonna go to the
Uh,
information booth and ask it where the pub is.
What information booth?
That one over there.
The one the heavenly voice just told us about.
I thought that meant we noticed it was there.
I mean, to Marana, it just looks like some sort of booth. She doesn't know it's an information booth, guys.
That's fair.
So heading over to the booth, opening it up and sliding the door and entering, you were greeted by Buenos dias.
Pablo es español.
¿Qué español?
Yeah, I've run out of Spanish. Sí.
Sí, señor.
Hello.
Configuring to common. Greetings, how may I help you?
Oh, good. We're trying to find a pub.
Whatever this city is called, Ziga has over 398 establishments for alcoholic consumption. Please narrow search parameters.
Which one is the closest one that is still open, even though the big power outage?
In state of emergencies, all vendors are to cease trading. However, to answer your query, the Draken, just around the corner, is still serving. It will probably be levied with a fine.
Well, we have the closest one. Shall we go?
Isn't there... Aren't we looking for the cauldron or something?
Weren't we looking for a specific one?
Yes, you were.
Yes, we were. Just look at my
Where-
notes. Sorry.
Where's Cursed City?
Curse City is accessible on the ground route 709. It is roughly 3 miles from your current location, highlighting on map. And literally, it brings up a holographic map and shows you a straight line pretty much to the Curse City. The Curse City may not be open when you arrive.
Why is that?
The city is currently under a state of emergency. All proprietors and vendors are to cease trading until the state of emergency is lifted.
Should we just go there and wait for it to open?
I cannot believe that you've literally just forgotten what I said like a minute ago. There is one round the corner still open.
Everyone was thinking about that. Claire Andreas definitely wants to go there.
I suppose we can have a drink before going there then.
Oh my god.
Do they do food?
We probably do.
Which one?
The one that's open.
Oh my god. The Curse City is open. The robot in the machine is going, it should be closed. Like the one round the corner should be closed.
Oh, I just assumed because it said it knew the other one was open that it would have known. Okay.
No, it's giving you the general statement. It's going, all of them should be closed.
Oh, okay.
So, shall we just go to where we want to go?
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay.
As you walk round the corner, you see the sign for that bar. The Draken. It explodes, so you couldn't go in there anyway. Alright.
Pretty lights!
Oh dear.
That could have been us. Whoa.
Ah.
I feel like it still could be if we don't behave.
Well, I guess to the Cursed City?
As you begin walking through the streets, the lights are all on. People are beginning to like pick themselves up. Majority of them are more concerned with what's happening around them than any of you passing through. They just think you're more city dwellers. Nobody particularly bothers you as you make your way to the Cursed City. As you get down the street, Route 709, you see in the far distance, it's like a boulevard, so there's lots of like different bars and restaurants and a few other food courts and stuff like that. There is a very cheap looking neon sign which is flashing, saying the Cursed City.
Well, here we are. Can I see if it looks open?
From where you are right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open. I'm just not even. Yeah, it's open.
After
I'll
you?
just bound in through the doors.
I didn't catch that, Sammy.
Marana would like to just bound through the doors.
You are currently about 100 meters away from it. But
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Morana, don't.
Morana, yes! Let me just get some... Let me populate this bar. Where on earth are you? There was literally a thing that was just local townsfolk. Where's it all gone? Oh, you know what? Guys, please keep talking while I try and sort this out.
Now, Ivoran. Don't you get drunk and start another bar fight.
Can't promise anything.
I
I'd
broke a nail last time.
And I'd much rather everyone stays in one piece.
Oh, don't you worry. Ivoran actually won that bar fight. Just, you made a mess and we weren't allowed to go back to that place.
I'm rather hoping there's no attention drawn to us.
He says Marana is skipping towards the pub.
Rana, come back here!
How's about no?
Not having it.
Ivoran, quick question.
Yeah, sure.
Who's we supposed to try and meet again?
I wish my camera was on so people could see the vein in my forehead right now.
Yes.
I'm joking, by the way.
Is that a fail? Do I remember? Simon?
Is it in your notes?
No.
Anybody
It's in mine, but I'm not with the group.
Does any of you three... Have any of you paid attention to the lore I'm throwing down?
Yeah, the notes are on a different tablet.
Are you just an elf in real life?
I would love that.
That'll do anyway. So, let me throw in your... So as you bound through the doors, Morana, you are greeted by the looks of several various aliens who like look up to you for a split second and then go back to their drinks, and the rest of you slowly funnel in behind. Are you on the right... You are not on the right map. There we go. Behind the bar counter is... God, I can't remember what the troll people are called. The space trolls. Same like Gurth.
Hold on.
Was it Ungoth?
Ungoth, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember that, but you don't.
Yeah, I actually have those notes with me.
But anyway, so he's a little bit more interested in what you guys are doing. The pub itself is, compared to the rest of the city, which is very cyberpunky and very futuristic, this is very rustic. It's like a medieval fair pub.
Ooh. Well, this is quite quaint, isn't it? Should we try and get some drinks or something? Try and fit in?
Sounds about right. How much money did we bring?
As much as you've got on you. Wait, did we get paid for the last mission?
We should all have 100 each.
You did not get paid for the last mission, but we will deal with that when Kren is back, because he has the gauntlet that the money's sent to.
Captain's holding out on us.
Yeah, he sure is. Simon, out of character, can you make a meme where it's just like Scrooge McDuck, but it's Kren?
Yes, but I'll also make that one
Thank
where it's Jeff Bezos, where he goes, "You can't be a dragon," and there's just Jeff Bezos on the mountain of gold.
Yeah, thank you.
But it's Kren. I also think I'm going to have one of the things where it's like, "Don't you come in here with that shit again," and it's literally just Morana coming in there with that shit again. Anyway, so yeah, the bar person, the young goth, is looking at you with a raised eyebrow, waiting for you to get to the bar, essentially.
I'm gonna plop myself on a chair.
Rest of you, can you move your countenance to where you want them to be, please?
I'll sidle up right next to Dada.
Oh no, Ivran and Rhea are in the same space.
Oh, that's a recipe for disaster.
Reality unwinds. Unwinds?
Everyone would probably stand.
Okay. Morana sits away from the group. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with you guys. Welcome to the Cursed City. How can I help you?
Hi, around a veil, maybe?
I beg your pardon. Are you asking me to serve drinks in a state of emergency?
Everyone looks around. Is anyone else drinking?
Oh yeah, everybody's drinking.
Then, where did these other patrons get their drinks from?
He looks to you and like, you're a bit dense, aren't you? Put the credits on the counter.
How much is it?
1 credit each. Actually, no. He just taps a menu and it says 1 credit.
I'll get these ones.
So he scoops the money, the credits, and like plunks them like in a counter or whatever. He then presses a button 4 times, and what happens is these rustic wooden cups materialize out of nothing onto the bar, and then he gets bottles and pours the drinks in, and then pushes them to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't
Thank
take
you very much.
don't take too long. Those things decompose after a few hours.
Oh, okay.
I assume we are saying that this place isn't open and it never was open during this state of emergency, yeah?
He
Yeah.
He looks at you and goes, finger guns as well.
Yeah. I mean, Peep's gonna make a living, right?
True that, true that. But you don't look like you're locals.
Oh, no. Came to visit.
Oh, aye. Anything I can help with? Because people don't visit this city. Not for anything, anyway. Not for nothing, anyway. Anybody else want to jump in, or?
You can't remember his name, can you?
Oh.
Nope.
Krieger.
Thank God.
Is Moran just going to scream that out at the top of her lungs?
Yes.
Calm down, love. What does he owe you, alimony money or something?
I do not know what that is.
Child support? Food bonds?
I look nervously to Ria, who is sat next to me.
He's joking. Don't you worry.
Am I?
It's easier this way if we just say you're joking.
Oh, alright then.
But from that reaction, I assume you know who he is then.
Oh yeah. He's a local legend.
Oh.
I'm being sarcastic, love.
Yeah, I was gonna say that legend bit sounded a bit forced.
Oh, he's a good guy and everything, but sometimes he's more trouble than his worth. He's a firecracker. Good art, but he tends to go off on one at times, if you know what I mean.
Over enthusiastic, shall we say?
Yeah.
When we say art, are we talking about like drawing music, or are we talking about blowing up cities? Because we've met some weird people today.
I don't think he's gone and blown up an entire city. Apartment complexes, maybe, but not entire cities.
Cool, I can live with that.
So, do you know where I might be able to find Krieger?
Mind telling me why you want him?
Oh, we heard he's a good tourist guide.
I wouldn't let him hear you say that. He's a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
We want help.
Oh, aye. Well, as long as you're not after him for any reason, I suppose I can tell you where you can find him.
No, we're making friends.
Alright, well actually, as a matter of fact, you're a bit lucky. He's out the back currently having a word with two miscreants.
Oh, is he available? Or is he still just a little bit busy?
You could go and have a word with him, but I would temper your expectations. It might not be for the weak-willed.
I'll get him an ale. Try and make him like us a bit.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Cherry. What did you say?
I'm gonna put another credit on the counter and try and get him an ale, so an attempt of friendship.
I'm really sorry, I don't know what you mean.
Are you trying to bribe him?
I just thought it would be nice to bring him a drink.
Oh, you're talking about bringing Krieger a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I'm sorry, I did not get that at all. I thought you were trying to give the guy behind the counter a drink for some reason. Hey, a credit. He looks at you a bit puzzled for a few seconds, and then it clicks with him, like, oh, alright. And he gets another drink ready for you.
Thank you.
Where is there just a... So he's gestures towards the back. Are you heading that way?
Yeah, can I ask an out of character question?
Yes, you may.
This is alcoholic, right?
Yes.
Would this have any effects on an underage drinker?
Depends how quickly you drink it.
I mean, Moana's probably just gonna gulp it down.
Con save, con save.
Yeah, go for a con save.
Okay. That would be a 9.
It's taking effect, but not just yet. You can feel it. You can feel it going to your head.
Sweet.
Don't worry, you will be feeling the effect soon. But as I said, are you all heading to the back where he gestured to?
Yeah.
So
I want to turn to Marana and be like, wait, how old are you?
what right now?
I'm just going to assume I can see her face a bit flushed.
I feel like I don't actually know the answer to that question.
Oh, whatever, let's go.
It's not like I could count birthdays on the streets.
So he directs you out the pub again and down the alley to the back entrance. So I'm going to move your count. So this is going to be interesting how you react to this, and I'm probably going to regret choosing this voice for Krieger. So you enter into a room, and there are two men in very fancy suits, looking a bit worried. They're that focused on the guy in front of them, who, if I extend this, yes, everybody, it is everybody's favourite John Constantine, because that is literally who Krieger is based on.
Yay!
And,
Please be Liverpudlian.
oh god, I hate that you just guessed it. Or at least I'm trying for anyway. You enter into the room, and they're that focused on him, and the knife that's on the floor in amongst all three of them. But these guys are very, very fancy suits. They shouldn't even be here at this part of town because they're that well off. And there's Krieger, the person you assume to be Krieger, stood with a cigarette in his mouth. Well, like, I'll put it to you this way. You've got the knife, and only one of you is walking out here alive. Because I hear that you've both been dealing with the flesh markets, and I can't be dealing with that, lads. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I feel like I'm nailing this accent, and sometimes I feel like I'm going quite off the deep end.
Terrible.
Why don't you eat a dick, you spare yourself?
Hey, that was a compliment.
The two men look at each other and then look to the man in front of them. He's like, but there's two of us and only one of you. What's stopping us from taking that knife and just gutting you? I'm like, well, like, you've got a point there, but I'd like you to try it. The two men look at each other again and like, you hold him, I'll gut him. And one man lunges forward, and you hear a shot ring out around the room. And the man falls to the floor, gripping his thigh, and the other one, like, literally jumps back away from the knife. Krieger, who has pulled a gun from his holster, shot the guy, and then holstered it again, like, in a split second. Now, that's what I thought, like, I have to put like at the end of every sentence just to make sure I know what I'm on about, like. Oh god, I regret for us picking this.
Like,
boy, oh.
I really like him.
I apologise to anybody who's from Liverpool, because I am absolutely butchering this. At some points, I feel my voice like start to growl a little bit, and then I'll turn into like a Russian person.
bit of a rusky, eh?
Now then. Damn it, time, damn it. Over the Mersey. Calm down, now then. What you doing with that VCR then, mate?
Is this all in character?
No, it's the chat. It's the chat asking me to say stuff.
Oh, I see.
I'm loving this way too much.
Literally, the barkeeper walks into the back room from his door behind the counter, looks to the man on the floor, like pretty much crying, looks to Krieger, who's got a massive smile across his face, and sort of like shrugs at him. The bar owner just sort of goes and goes back behind the bar. Krieger then clocks eyes with the four of you that just enter the room like, new arrivals! Welcome! I do apologise, I'm dealing with some business here, like... And he literally walks between the two men, one of them shitting himself stood up and the other one crying on the floor, and walks straight up to the group of you and like, now then, how can I help you?
I just wanted to ask a few questions, but we can wait.
Oh my god, I didn't see you down there, lass!
I got you an ale.
Do apologise, go on, like...
Hold up the ale for him, like, as a peace offering.
You shouldn't have. And he like takes it out of your hand, gives you a massive toothy smile, and then literally downs it in one. And then proceeds to throw the wooden cup, tankard, whatever you want to call it, over his shoulder, hitting one of the men that's cowering behind him.
What was that all about?
Oh, these two silly billies. Aye. They're investors in the flesh markets, and I'm doing my best to take it down. These
Can I kill
two...
one of them?
Pardon, miss?
I mean, the whole flesh market thing is barbaric, so...
Aye, it is. But anyway, I'm trying to get these two to spill the beans on it a little bit more before I... But yeah, don't tell them that.
Okay, do you want us to wait in the main bar for you? Just while they finish.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, lass.
Do you want us to wait in the main bar for you, just whilst you're finishing up here?
You know what, how about I kill two birds with one stone, takes his gun out and pops both of them.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, but you didn't get the information.
There'll be more of those little weasels. And he holsters his gun like, now then, I do apologise for that display. How can I help you? Like...
Oh, well, I'm actually hoping to ask you a few questions, or if that's alright with you.
Knee skin off my teeth, lass. Hit me with him. Now then.
Do you know someone called Bill?
In that moment, he sort of like stiffens up a little bit and like leans back and like, "Hey, lass, I do."
I had a friend called Bill. I want to know if it's the same person.
Roll me another Constitution save, please.
Everyone whispers to Rhea, please, dear God, please don't let it be that veil.
I would like to draw your attention to where your counters are currently on the map. You are currently whispering into Tentai's ear.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
16.
You were not slurring your words just now. He can still understand you. And he's like, that's a funny thing, like, lass. I feel like he hasn't had many friends in this city since he turned up.
When?
Go ahead, Morana.
Sorry, go on.
When did he turn up?
Let me see, like, it was about 8 months ago, I think now. Made a name for himself rather quickly as well.
Doing what?
Well, let's say a couple of the gangs are shit scared of him now because he has a knack with people's nightmares.
Oh, that sounds like my friend.
Oh no.
Doing some vigilante justice. I can't really fault him for it. As he looks back at the two dead bodies on the floor.
Well, we might just need to wait on that. We just came from a mission where a bale had caused mass hysteria by causing people's nightmares to become a reality, basically.
Sounds like a bit of an ordeal, that lass. Whereabouts was it? Like,
7.
oh! He claps his hands. He's like, was that the fireworks show the other day? It's on the news, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, we barely got out of there in time.
Ah, but you're pulling me leg. That can't be the same Bale.
I know, but he sounds so similar.
I'm hoping it's not.
Well, I have to say, I've never actually met him, so...
Want to tag along with us? Might get a chance to meet him, see what he's all about.
He sort of, like, looks at you, pulls a crumpled cigarette packet out of his jacket, and lights up a cigarette and puts it in his mouth. Well, puts it in his mouth, lights it up. You can't tell me you're only here for that miscreant. You don't exactly look like bounty hunters to me.
You're right. We're on a mission just to scout him out, make sure he's not the same Bale, really.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't exactly know any of you like. And the reputation that Bale's got going for him, yeah, no, I don't want to be any part of that. I feel like
Oh,
I'm
is that-
losing my accent.
It's that bad.
He's pissed off a lot of gangs that I try to avoid, so... Aye.
Out of character, I feel like there was somebody else we're supposed to find as well.
Gurth.
We were just asking about Bulgars.
Ah, right, okay.
Do you agree that maybe we could find this Bale person at the flesh market, though?
Now that you mention it... No, I haven't got any recollection of him being at the flesh market.
Aww.
Well, be handy to have a friend that knows the way around the town.
Alright, out of character. Have you asked Krieger about Gurth? Because that was the main reason you're at this city.
No, but I was just wanting to get that last question about Bale out.
Okay.
Out of character as well. I thought the question about Bulgar kind of answered itself. We met his boss.
So you don't care about Gurth anymore. Ivran
I
and
do.
Rhea.
I do.
So, different topic. Do you know a guy by the name of Bogo? He's an Ungoth.
Sorry, I've completely lost it right now. Completely, even because I've had to come out of character, I've completely lost his accent now as well.
Like. Think of like.
That does not help with your...
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It does not help with his Swedish accent. It sounds like he's saying hike. Sorry, Andreas.
Get on your bike.
Calm down, calm down. Now then. Over the Mersey. What you doing with that VCR?
Is this your warm-up?
I think it'll have to be now, like. Oh no, I'm devolving into the seagulls from bloody Finding Nemo.
Mine.
Like. Again, I apologise to anybody from Liverpool, all that way. But then again, all the accents I do are terrible, so you should be used to it by now.
Nate's is pretty good.
He takes another drag off his cigarette and like, calm down then. Why are you wanting to know about that? Like,
Guys, I ran over here, wants him in a room on his own.
does he now like? Well, free love and all that. I can't really be opposed to stuff like that.
Hey, I don't judge.
Exactly.
Both Gurth has done some, well, let's say questionable things to our group.
Consensual or not?
Not so much.
To you.
He stole something that was ours, and then he shot me.
Well, you'll have to get used to it in this city.
Yeah. Figured out much, but I was unarmed.
You'll have to get used to it in this city. Then again, being unarmed in this city is a little bit of a tricky one. But anyway, and he sort of like starts waving for you to get closer and closer to him as he leans in.
I get closer.
Word on the street, like, is that Gurth's boss is trying to make a play. Apparently he wants to take over the city.
Well, did you notice the power outage and the fires?
Aye, it was a bit of a strange one, that one.
Yeah, Bogurth's boss did that.
He caused it with one of these, or a few of these, shall I say. I'll take out the prism and show it to him.
His eyes widen a little bit as he leans in, like, well, I haven't seen one of them for a while, like.
You know what it is?
Yeah, I don't know the official name for it, but I know what they do.
What do they do?
He takes it. He offers his hand out if you're going to give it to him. The hand that has the cigarette in as well.
You promise to give it back?
Oh, sure. Oh, for sure. What's going on?
I reluctantly pass it to him.
Okay. He takes it and holds it up to the light, and although the sides of it are metal, as he does hold it up to the light, you can see the light coming through it, and there is like something swirling inside of it. He goes, as I said, I don't know exactly what it does, but it can give powers to those who do not have powers, and strengthen those who do have powers. And then he tosses it back to you, Tentai.
I took it away, make sure it's not seen.
What you have to do to use it is crush it in your hand.
Do you know?
You cut out there, we didn't get anything.
Sorry. Do you know if there's a time limit on it or anything?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know if there's a time limit on it or anything?
you mean does it wear off?
Yeah.
No, it's a permanent increase.
Oh, okay.
I've literally given up on his accent right now.
So you literally destroy the crystal and then powers.
Yeah, and if you don't have powers already, it gives you powers.
Sweet.
Can I have the crystal? Prism. thing.
Mm. I think we should hold off on that.
Oh, that's boring.
Morana, do me a Constitution saving check, please.
+1 to 14.
You are still resisting the alcohol.
Oh, that's kind of boring.
Well, stop rolling good then.
So, if you've seen one of these and know about it before, where did you come across it?
I've been all over the place. Seen all sorts of things, weird things, wonderful things. Things I'd sooner forget. I feel like that would have been delivered better in a Liverpoolian accent, but obviously I failed miserably at that.
I'm enjoying it.
Aye, but sometimes it's hard. See, look, that just evolved into just plain old Irish. That.
Accents are hard.
Like life, but life is also short.
Maybe he's an Irish Scouser.
Oh god, when Alex turns up in Dead Man's Yarn, that's going to be a bloody nightmare. That. Anyway, getting off track. So anything else you want to ask, Krieger?
Where can we find Burger?
I hear he keeps moving around, but if you give me a few days to dig around for it, I think we might be able to get something. But I want something in exchange.
Well, obviously, information can't be free, right?
Now you're getting it. When you
What's your prize, buddy?
when you go to find Gurth, I want to come, and I want his bounty.
Works for me.
Yeah, works for us as well.
Sure, I just want him hurt. Everyone probably just wants him dead.
Yeah. Is the bounty for him alive or dead?
They prefer alive, but also, I don't think they complain too much when you put a bullet in them.
Oh, perfect. Bullet it is then.
I mean, we could do missing limbs. How's that?
I'll think about it.
Cut off his arm.
If you guys could excuse me, if you guys keep going, I will be right back.
Okay.
So,
We are in control of the stream.
I love how I've just mentioned about cutting someone's arm off, and my character's supposed to be chaotic good.
Yeah, but he doesn't need his arm to survive.
And
That's
it's for
true.
the good of everyone. Yeah, okay, this is all works out. I'm still chaotic good.
Same. I mean, Ivern is contemplating this as well now. Taking his shooting arm.
I feel like we need our voice of reason.
Who's the voice of reason?
Kren.
Dad.
Kren. Oh yeah, Dad. No, he's sleeping.
I'm
Dad
trying to be
is younger than me.
I also love the fact that Cherry is actually trying to be the mom.
Jerry is definitely the mum.
Yep.
She just wants everyone back, get paid, but it feels like she's having to, like, chase around after everyone.
That's what mums do.
True that. True that. True that. Yeah. No, I lost my my notes because Doris jumped up on the table and deleted my folder.
Oh no.
That's why haven't been talking that much, because she's like throwing fits where I'm sitting.
Is she alright though?
She's fine.
She's just
Couldn't
being,
be happier.
she's being a moody little queen. Diva, even.
She's a diva, yeah.
Fair
I,
enough.
I handwrite mine. There's much less chance of it being deleted.
I handwrite mine as well, but they're on a tablet.
I'm back.
They're not handwritten.
I've
I thought
returned
so.
to you not role playing, but talking about how you're taking notes. I'm disgusted with all of you.
We have been role playing.
I don't
We then
believe.
discussed our roles.
I don't believe you all. You're all lies.
But we ran out of stuff to talk about because Dad isn't here.
Well, anything else you want to ask Krieger, or anything else you want to do?
Would it help you to find him, Krieger, if I not explained or showed, but described the ship of Gurth and his boss?
I don't think that'd go amiss.
Come again, please.
It wouldn't hurt, lad.
Ah, thanks. Your Space Poolian, I mean, accent really caught me off guard there, buddy.
I don't know. You're on about I'm a proud spooner.
That probably means something somewhere.
Also, I've noticed you all calling me Krieger. Please, everybody around here calls me Blitz.
Blitz.
Blitzkrieg.
Ah, you're on the way to do it.
Well,
It's because I have a habit of shooting first and asking questions later.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with that one, buddy.
He like smiles, gestures towards the dead bodies, and like,
Ivor smiles as well. No, yeah, it's red. The red, like, I'm not gonna say bright red, but it's a red ship form of a. You said cutterfish, right?
cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish,
It's-
catata fish, whatever.
It's a squid, essentially. It's a squid with shorter tentacles.
I gave that information to Blitzkrieg.
Blitz. It's just Blitz. Please, let's not have a kitsune here for a moment.
That's okay. I just realized that we've been calling him Krieger.
That Krieger is his name, but he likes to be called Blitz because he's a
Yeah.
weirdo.
Otherwise, smoke bomb.
Time to invade Poland. Damn it! I mentioned the war, but only once. I think I got away with it.
Yep.
So I'm offending Liverpudlians. I'm now offending Germans. Good times.
Don't forget about the Japanese.
No, that was you. I will not get on that soapbox with you. That was you. Although I just mentioned a tentacle ship.
Yep.
If anything, that
Doesn't
gets us viewers,
There's nothing wrong with a bit of tentacles. We all know that.
especially in
swiftly
space.
moving onward.
oh, you said that you wanted something in return for information.
Yeah, he wants the bounty.
Oh yes, that's right.
Thank you, Morana.
Sorry, new places tend to be a bit all over.
How do we get in contact with you? Or how would you contact us, Blitz?
I think you'll find me around here most of the time. God, what the hell was that accent?
It was something.
It was something, definitely something. I'm just breaking until I get a bit more practice. I'm just breaking to my normal. I'll just be in here. I'll be here for the foreseeable future to clean up any gestures towards the dead bodies again.
Yeah, that might take some time. So now what, guys?
I say we drink.
I mean, we can drink, but we can't drink for like a couple of days. Well, we could, but
You know, as you tourists, there might be something that you could check out if you want to. There's the
Well-
robot fight arena.
Go on.
Oh, surely you've heard of the sport of robot fight.
Yes.
Well, there's the arena in town where you watch the robots fight in person.
Is there gambling involved?
There could be if you want it to be. This city runs on the sordid kind of entertainment.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite, Blitz?
I did, but he got ripped in half the other night, so that's out the window.
Which robot ripped him in half then?
Murder, kill, kill, I think it's called. Bit on the nose, if you ask me.
You?
really inventive names.
Space Vegas? Space Vegas. Yes! Tyne, if you guys had gotten off that goddamn island, you could have found Pirate Vegas.
With blackjack?
And hookers. Space hookers.
Base blackjack.
But yeah, he has pointed out that there is the robot fight arena. There is, if you recall, you were also told that there was a black market. And, of course, there are the flesh markets as well. But if
Yeah,
we... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the shadow market was like the big market.
Yeah. If we go back to here, and if you zoom in real close, let me just... So this information was all uploaded to your computer and your gauntlets and everything. So, you are currently here at the Cursed City, which is on the border between the Pazio and the Zerka territory. There is the flesh markets. There is the shadow markets. So there is this place up here called Twilight that's been highlighted to you, and the dojo. I haven't put the arena on there. I will update that when I do a better map for you. But let's say the robot fight arena is on the right hand side of the Nexus, in between the Illuminara and Zerka territory.
What do you guys want to do?
The arena sounds fun.
I agree.
Have you asked him any questions about the families?
No, we did not.
Maybe we should.
Well,
Oh,
you don't have to.
I feel like it's not something my character would care about to ask. She only cares about Bale.
You know. This is me in character.
Yeah.
You got any advice for keeping our noses clean?
Yeah, keep your nose out of people's businesses. Don't pick fights with people you don't know. If somebody accosts you, just ignore them.
When he says, don't pick fights with people, I just instantly look at Ivron.
Ren looks back at you.
Yeah, with like a dumbstruck face. Question mark.
So he's just going to quickly list off. So he'll go through the Zerka territories. Their gang is mostly Orak, so the same as Kren. The Ki-Liun are Hish nomads. Deep Worlds are Terran, but the rumours are that they're not the good sort of Terran. They're the Draconis. Illumina. Oh wait, I can't pronounce. Illuminia are Hako. The Pazio are Hako. And the Garget are Calm with an army of metas. And if you've forgotten, metas are robots. Or droids, whatever you want to call them.
Met some in the first episode.
Yeah. Although they were pretty emotionless, those guys. So imagine, if you will, for your consideration, street gangs. Then imagine those street gangs are half the size with weird haircuts. Weirder haircuts.
You mean like the Jets and the Sharks?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Sorry, the musical.
I was trying to draw the fact that there are 2 gangs of Hakos on this planet. So literally every other gang will be twice their height.
Okay. Well, looks like I'll fit in with 2 of the gangs.
I'm not so sure about that.
I didn't choose the thug life, the thug life chose me.
Meme it.
I've just got Gangsters of Paradise playing in my head now. But if you've got nothing else to ask Krieger,
I don't think we do.
No. To the robot arena
Woo.
for gambling and more drinking.
Is that all you care about?
Well, Dad isn't here.
Might as well pass some time until we get information.
Wait, I'm not saying let's not go.
You never know. Might hear whispers whilst we're there.
I just hope it's not boring.
Oh, I don't think it will be.
Penelope. Put my finger in.
I'm sorry, all I heard there was I'll pop my finger in.
I said, better not be pointing my finger at you.
So, should we... You want to come to the arena with us?
You're asking Krieger.
Yeah.
He shakes his head and points again to the dead bodies.
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
not very good at reading the room, are you?
No. No, I'm not.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's go.
So you're heading back. You're going to head back along the same route, 709? 709, towards the Nexus. And literally as you go, there are signs to the arena. It's a pretty big building, there's lights flashing up. There's not a lot of people about, because obviously it's still state of emergency. But inside, if you're out on the right. Hopefully you'll be able to see this because you're right on the right slide.
Whoa.
Cool.
I've just noticed there's two massive trucks there, but we'll run with it. I'll find a better picture for next time. But essentially, there is a lot of people inside. There's smoke, there's banners waving, there's music, there's klaxons. It is a hive of activity. Excuse
Told you it
me.
wouldn't be boring.
You know what? As you enter, this is how we're going to end this session. To be perfectly honest, there are various groups. There's betting officers and stuff like that, and there's a few like dodgy-looking people who are taking side bets as well. But in an alcove to the side, like an alley down towards like the underneath of the stadium, there is a very angry Hako currently kicking what appears to be a mound of metal and screaming swear words.
So typical Hako.
Yeah.
There you go, Tentai. Go make him a new friend.
I'm guessing he lost. I'll go find out. Hey, what happened?
I do apologise. I did say that's how we were going to end the session, but I guess
Sorry.
I guess we'll keep going.
No, we can stop. If you want to.
We will just leave it as you see this person kicking the mound of metal.
Okay.
Any questions from anybody or anybody in the chat before we sign off?
I don't think there's any questions from me.
Okay, cool. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.